Shalom, shalom. First, I would like to start off by facing the east, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, by Shem, Yahawashi, by Shem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teaching His truth in its entirety. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, and a shalom to the brothers that are on the highways and byways, making their bodies a living sacrifice and doing edifying videos, edifying the nation. My name is Khalid. Also, I go by the name of Hope, Grace, and Mercy. This is my first time out here on the highways and byways. I'm still getting built up, but it's time to come out here, you know. And I want to just jump right in. Coming out of the book of Romans, chapter 21 and verse 12, and it reads, the book of Romans, Salakia. Romans chapter 21, Salakia. The book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech ye, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahawah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahawah, which is your reasonable service. So that's why I'm out here. You know, I've been watching the brothers of Great Millstone for a while. You know, I've been going out to the highways and watching them bring the word out as well. But I do sit down lessons and also, but I've never came out here to the highways and the byways on my own. And I'm out here now, you know, present my body as a living sacrifice out here in these elements, just going forward. You know, I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, getting up out of here. I want to do anything that I can to further this truth so we can get the hell up out of this place, man. The next precept that I'm going to bring out is coming out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Because if we going to be safe from something, that means it's going to be something that some people that ain't saved, it's going to be some things that you need to be saved from or safe from. Because all hell is about to break loose. It's about to be an ugly time on this earth, man. And we hasten for that day to come. I can't wait. I can't wait. So lock it for my language. I can't wait to, you know, all hell to break loose on this earth. Lord willing that I'm a part of that elect that will be saved, the 144,000 and the 1/3 that will scarcely be saved out of this place, man. You know, I'm out here on the highways and byways. I can't find nobody to do it with me and my family, you know. So hey, I'm out here on my own, man. But hey, I'm out here standing bold, man, because I know that we got the power on our side. Call halal Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi by Shem Rakakwadash. Salakia. We're gonna be all right. Next precept, 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to preserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So all of you out there who living your best life, doing whatever you want to do, thinking that you in a good case, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, He got something for you. And for y'all, for all the Israelites out there, you know, scattered abroad, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, Yahawashi, you know, He coming back, you know, He coming back with anger, you know, but He is gonna save us. Lord willing, I'm a part of that elect number. You know, He gonna save us up out of these times. He gonna deliver us. He gonna deliver us from them temptations. He gonna make a way for us. Something to back that up is the book of Job, chapter 5 and verse 19. And it reads, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is going to have a hedge of protection amongst His elect. And we ain't going to have nothing to worry about. You know, we're going to be protected. We are going to be protected. All right. Next precept is coming from the book of Romans, chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 11 and I'm going to go down to verse 12. And that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast out the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. You know, we out here in these highways and byways, you know, we letting the world see. You know, we letting, you know, Israel see. You know, we letting the other nations see that we are the light. You know, we are the light of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Because we know that what's about to come on this earth is going to be a time like that ain't never been seen before. The next precept, how you doing? Shalom, brother. The next precept coming out is 2nd Hedges, chapter 15 and verse 49. And it reads, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death. It's gonna be an ugly time on this earth, man. It ain't gonna be nothing nice, man. People are gonna be bugged out. Your mama gonna be bugged out. Your daddy, he gonna be bugged out. Your sister gonna be bugged out. Your brother gonna be bugged out. People gonna be wondering what the hell is going on. But the only people who gonna know what's going down is the prophets, it's the believers, the 144,000 and the 1/3 that will scarcely be saved. The ones that who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, who in his true Hebrew name is Yahawashi. He gonna have mercy. He gonna have mercy on us because we seeking him now. We running after him now. You know, the house of David. We trying to make it in that house before that door of repentance is closed. You know, so we running trying to get in there, man, because we want to be saved from these times that are about to come up on this earth. But also through the scriptures, we know how it's going to play out, so we have comfort. Next precept is the book of Acts, chapter 3 and verse 19. And it reads, Repent ye therefore and be converted, that your sins be blotted out, when the time of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord. Because when the Lord come back, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi come back, and it's going to be all hell on earth, man. Even though we know that all hell is breaking loose gradually, bit by bit. These nations are turning on Great Babylon the Great, you know, but when Yahawah Shem Yahawashi come back, it's going to be already set afire, but it's going to get even more ugly, you know. It's going to be a bloody day, man. Judgment being handed out in every which way. A million ways to die. When Yahawashi is handing out judgment, it's gonna be so many ways that you can get judgment, man. You know, some people might just perish and drop dead right there just from all the sight of all the things that's going on. Next precept is coming from the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So why everybody all bugged out, wondering like what the hell is going on? We can't eat. You know, we don't have nothing to drink. The lights are gone out. The internet gone out. You know, everybody just in a bad case, man. Then they gonna understand that a prophet had been amongst them. And you know, but the only people who ain't gonna be bugged out are the ones that are seeking Yahawah Shem Yahawashi in all true faith and sincerity, like diligently seeking him right now before the doors of mercy close. Next precept is coming from the book of Psalms, chapter 91 and verse 1, and it reads, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So that's why we out here doing this. You know, that's why we doing sit down lessons. You know, that's why we read. That's why we praying. That's why we studying to show ourselves approved, because we want to abide in the grace and mercy of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi when that time comes, because it is coming. You know, but you gotta believe. You have to believe. You know. Even if you're not, before you see these things, you gotta believe it. You gotta trust in it. You just gotta know this is it. You gotta have faith. You just have to have that faith. And that's why, you know, constantly fasting, praying, reading, watching videos, You know, that's how you build up your faith, man, because and coming out to the highways and the byways, because the times that we're about to come into, it's about to be a time where we're going to have to lean on, you know, on those spiritual bank accounts that we got, that we building up right now. Because it ain't going to be nothing, you know, tangible up on this earth, you know, that can save you, that can comfort you, you know, nothing. Because it's going to be a lack of everything around here, you know. All right. Next precept is coming from Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6, and it reads, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahawah must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." You know, we diligently seeking out Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi. You know, he gave us the blueprint. You know, the scriptures. You know, the Bible. The Bible, His word. That's the blueprint on how to get up out of here, man. When those chariot of salvation pull up, you know, we gonna be all out there like me. You know, we gonna be ready to get the hell up out of here. I know I'm ready to get the hell up out of here, man. I hate working, you know, but I know we still, you know, we still under the curses. You know, we gotta live it on out. But it's almost at its end, man. So, you know, we just gotta continue to endure. All right, next precept. It says, rejoice, Salakia, Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heathens." Salakia. Gotta slow down. It's my first time, I gotta slow down. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So we already know, you know, that through the power and spirit of Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi, and, you know, searching him out diligently, praying fast, studying, reading his word, we know that devil is about to come down with great wrath. You know, it's almost at that time, you know, because he don't have no more tricks in his bags. You know, no more tricks in his bags. There's nothing else that he can do. You know, so he gonna try to smear the prophets. You know, come after the prophets, because everything is at its wit's end. You know, this place is through. You know, the only thing that's really keeping things afloat and for the average person not to be able to see that this place is through, it's the money. And once that money is no good, it's gonna be total chaos out here. Every building that you see around us right now, every business establishment that's running right now, it's just gonna be a building. Might just be a building on fire or something like that. It ain't gonna be no more good. It's just, this place is through, man. I can't wait. Call halal Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi B'Shem Rakak Dash. I can't wait till this place is gone, man. All right. This next precept is coming from the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 9, and it reads, "They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect." So if you out here seeking Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi and all truth and sincerity, man, doing whatever you can, doing everything you can to the best of your ability, you know, Lord willing, Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi is going to extend that grace to you, man. But you can't be distracted by the things around here, man. You know, everybody know about, you know, Kanye West and Kyrie Irving, you know, speaking about, you know, some of the truth, but they ain't out here in the highways and byways. You know, if they was truthfully, you know, seeking Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi, you would know. But we know through the power and spirit of Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi, it's the prophets that are out here really doing the work. And that's why, you know, we have faith and we believe, and that's why, you know, we put on our boots, strap up, and we come out here too and make videos and stuff like that, because we wanna get up out of here even more, man. We can't let these prophets, you know, that's been doing the work all these years, you know, the prophets of Great Millstone, you know, much love to those brothers, man. They've been doing this thing for almost 30 years, you know, and that's a beautiful thing. Salaki, just make sure we still rolling. All right, the next precept, to back that up, is coming from the book of Psalms, chapter 105 and 15, and it reads, saying, touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. We know there ain't nothing gonna happen, you know. The men of the Lord, they gonna come for the men of the Lord. Some men of the Lord, you know, will die for this truth, as it is already written, and some won't. But you know, whatever Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, whatever Yahawah Shem Yahawashi say that's gonna go down, we gonna let it go down. We praying that it go down. We need it to go down. We hoping that it gonna go down. We know that it's gonna go down. You know. All right. Next precept. Just continue to go on. Coming out of the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 25, and it reads, receive therefore instruction through my words, and it shall do you good. So don't worry about your job and what's going on in this world and the things that you can't understand. Just seek the Lord, you know, seek Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, you know, through his words, and it's gonna do you good. It's gonna do your household good, you know. It's gonna give you that spiritual healing that you need, man. It's gonna continue to just put away funds into your spiritual bank account for the day that's coming, man. You know. We know that it's gonna be some trying times coming, you know. We finna come into some hard times, you know. All praise to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi for the times that we are in now, and for the times that we're about to come in as well. Coming from the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You know we gonna be tried. You know, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, he gotta try you to make sure, you know, you are really that fine gold. You know, that's how they try out gold to see if it's real. You know, you can't be silver, you can't be copper, you can't be plastic out here trying to seek Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, because you're gonna fold. And you know, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi has these things in place so he can know who is really serving him with all true faith and sincerity. You know? All right, reading on to back that up, coming from the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 22, Salaki. Cast thy burdens upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. The elect, we won't be moved. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. The righteous will not be moved. We're going to stand firm. We're going to stand strong for Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. You know, through faith, we believe, you know, even if we're not seeing things, you know, even if you are a brother that, or a sister, or a believer that has not seen a chariot. I know I've seen them over the place where I live, you know, but even before I seen it, I believed it. I believed wholeheartedly, and I believe more and more every day because of the prophecies that's coming to pass. I mean, the edifying lessons that the brothers are putting out, you know, on a day-to-day basis, man. Plus, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, his Father, and through the Son, they are great power, you know. They are the only true living gods, you know. They deserve to be feared and served, you know. That's why you better be running, man, to get in that house of David, man. You gotta be running, man. Now is the time. You better get your ass in that house, man, you know. And that's why I'm out here, you know. I have always been watching videos and doing lessons, but it's like all of a sudden now I'm seeing more and more brothers, you know, way younger than me out here doing the work. Like, man, let me get my ass out here, man, you know. All right, so that's That's why we out here, man, because we want to wake up the elect. You know, so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. We are the true children of Israel. You know, we are the Jews. You know, we are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You know, let me read that out of my actual sword. Some precepts that I like to read. No matter what, if I'm reading from the tablet or my phone, certain precepts I just gotta read from my sword, because these are precepts that woke me up. All right, coming from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68, and it reads, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." Yahawashi said that he was going to bring the Israelites back into Egypt again with ships. The word Egypt is synonymous for slavery. Let's pull that out. Got it right here. I'm gonna start back over and we're gonna go back and forth. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." Go over to Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2, and it reads, "And the Lord thy God, which I am Salaki." Start over. The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. "I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage." So in Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68, the Lord said that he was going to bring us back into Egypt, slavery, bondage, again with ships. And we know who all went on to ships, the transatlantic slave trade. You know, that's how we got to this place, by the ships, you know, because we failed to hearken unto the words of the Lord thy God. Keep reading on. "By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies." The people that brought us here on them slave ships, we still under them. Those are our enemies. The scriptures didn't say we'll be sold to our friends or our homeboys or homegirls. It said we'll be sold to our enemies. Reading on. "For bond man," that's a slave man, "and bond woman," that's a slave woman. "And no man shall buy you." No man will save you out of this. All right? Ain't no man gonna be able to save her out of this but Yahawashi. But hey, I don't want to be saved by nobody other than that, because I know I won't be saved by nobody else. You know, I don't want to take no shortcuts, man. All right, Salakia. Speaking of being saved, all right, coming from the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 13, and it reads, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." You gotta, we running this race. You gotta endure. We gonna go through some things. We gonna go through much more things to come. But you gotta keep your hand on the plow. You gotta keep racing. You gotta keep running. Because, you know, by you doing that, no matter what comes upon you, you believe in and continue to fight for Yahawashi. If you make it to the end, you will be saved. Thus says the Holy Bible, thus says the Lord. All right? Next precept to back that up is coming from the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 22. And it reads, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endured to the end shall be saved." No, we already hated out here, you know, but we know that it's gonna turn up more and more. guess what? Through the power of spirit of Yahawashi, I pray that he keep that spirit on me to continue to endure, to continue to fight, to continue to keep my house in order, to continue to keep my house in order, regardless of who believe or not. You know, I pray that he keep that spirit on me so I can endure in these latter days, man. So I can be saved, so my family can be saved, my household can be saved, you know? Call halal Yahawashi for this truth, man. Because like the things that coming to pass, man, it's gonna be an end, but the ending of this is gonna be the big payback, you know? And that's what we are truly, like, you know, waiting on. We waiting on the kingdom most of all. But the payback from all the years of, you know, the rape, rob, and murder that's been going on against our people, so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics, like all the murdering, the killing, and the robbing that's been happening to our people. You know, we want vengeance, but we gonna let Yahawashi give our vengeance, man. The book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 9 and 10. Slaki. If any man have an ear, let him hear. 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Just like I read in Deuteronomy a second ago, you know, the Lord said that he was going to send us into slavery and bondage, you know, on slave ships, you know, and sold to our enemies. Guess what? The big payback is that our enemies, they going into slavery. They gonna be slaves. We gonna be giving them pure hell, you know, righteously. We gonna be giving them pure hell. It ain't gonna be nothing nice for them, you know. They just gonna be shaking in them chains, man. Shaking in them chains. You know, like. All right, the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3 and verse 2. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. Sorry. That's all right. Start over. Slocking for that. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 3 and verse 2. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive thy works in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known. In wrath, remember mercy. We gonna need mercy, you know. You know, we praying that Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, extends that grace and mercy to us, you know, since we was out here diligently seeking him every day that we could, every second that we could, as much as we could, to the best of our ability, because for the things that are about to come up on earth, upon this place, man, you gonna need the mercy of Yahawashi, because it's gonna be pure chaos if you want him to remember mercy in his day of wrath. I know I do. All right, next precept is coming from the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 4 on down to verse 8, and it reads, it's Yahawashi speaking. And Yahawashi answered in Salaki. And Yahawashi answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, who the world calls Christ, but we call Yahawashi, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumor of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. We are in the beginning of sorrows, man. All these things are happening right now, you know. Whether you have eyes to see and ears to hear, these things are happening. But, you know, our people in Israel, man, we so caught up in folly, man. Israel love drama, man, and that's the thing that separates me from majority of the people that I used to know in the world. All we want to do is keep up with folly, man. Like, I can care less about this fucking place. I can care less about this place and what's happening, man. Like, I don't care about what's I can care less, man. You know, so lucky for that. Cold as hell out here, but hey, man. Well. Alright. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5 and verse 7. And it reads, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahawashi come forth, and in thy securities thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So that's why we out here, man, because we know that the times that are coming to pass, man, it's about to be some ugly times. So that's why you can't put this off. You can't, I'll read tomorrow, I'll make a video tomorrow, I'll pray tomorrow, I'll study tomorrow. Nah, man, you better be doing this thing right now, man. This is a very important time. This is a very crucial time that, you know, we should be going hard. We should be going hard for our power, you know? You know, not waiting on our power to show us signs. We should be going hard for our power, man. This is the time. This is it. This is the big payback. The big payback is coming. We almost at the finish line. We got the victory. We have the victory. We just got to endure, man. Just got to endure, Slocky, for that. Just got to endure, man, because, man, come on, man. This place is through, man. The food is ain't no telling what's in the food, you know. Ain't no telling what's in the water, you know. They teaching our kids lies in these schools. Everything you watch on TV is damn near trying to, you know, kill your soul and kill your spirit and corrupt your mind, you know. Because why? The wicked, you know, who runs this place. But hey, man, it's all good. It's all good because we know that the things that's coming to pass down the pipeline soon to be, and we got the victory forever, man. Call halal Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi by Shem Conquer Dash. All right, reading on, continuing. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2, and it reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's what's going on, man. We are mourning. If you ain't fighting, kicking, scratching, crying to get up out this place, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're going to be a Sarah Connor holding on to that gate, man. You're going to be a Sarah Connor holding on to that gate, man. I'm so ready to get up out this place, man. All right. The book of next precept is coming from the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 8. According as it is written, Yahawah hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, you know, unto this day. So that's why some people, our family members, you know, Israel, they ain't gonna get it. They wasn't supposed to get it. They wasn't meant to get it. You know, they despise, you know, instruction from Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi, you know, and from the prophets. So, and that's why everything that's happening to them is happening to them, or everything that's gonna happen is gonna happen, because, you know, they not seeking their power. All right, it's pretty much all I got. Like I said, this is my first time out in the highways and the byways by myself. You know, continue to do my best and get built up, man. But I'm gonna end it off on that. I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, by Shem, Yahawashi, by Shem Rakakradash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well, teaching this truth in its entirety. Also, I would like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom to the brothers that are on the highways and byways, making their bodies a living sacrifice, making edifying videos on a day-to-day basis. Shalom.